welcome to the replay. This is going to be a quick broadcast. I just got something on my chest that I need to get off. Welcome to the Confetti Collective. We are a women's personal growth and development platform, and we provide the tips, tools, information, and tricks to help you create your big, beautiful life. And I got a question for you, inspired by current events. Who gets to determine how you celebrate your wins? If you have worked hard, you have trained, you have invested time, blood, sweat, tears, money, whatever it is, who gets to determine how you celebrate when you cross the finish line? I'm going to tell you the answer. You and nobody else. Nobody gets to tell you how to celebrate your wins. Shout out to the U.S. women's soccer team, because at the time of this broadcast, they absolutely slayed Thailand in their most recent soccer match. They beat them 13-0. Now, here's the thing. I said this is the U.S. national team, correct? So these women are going to the World Cup and they are representing our country and everything that makes us fabulous, right? So they get to the match and they, like I said, they show up and they just kill it. You could tell they've been training. They've been working hard. They've been doing the most. They've been working together. They've been building that team cohesion. They went out there and they showed that they have been putting the work in, right? Beat their opponent 13-0. Don't you know some folks had a problem with how they were celebrating, or with the fact that they were continuing to celebrate when the score was 3-0, when it was 5-0, when it was 7-0, when it was 9-0, when it was 10-0 and 13-0. They celebrated every goal. Some people had an issue with that. Here's my thoughts to those people. If you wasn't with those women shooting at the gym, you don't get to tell them how to celebrate their wins. Here's what I mean for the people that don't understand that. If you did not invest and train and work hard and sacrifice with those women and everything that it took for them to get to the World Cup, you don't get to dictate how they celebrate when they score. Because put yourself in the shoes of the woman that scored goal number 6 or the woman that scored goal number 9. That is her first time, second time, third time, whatever time on the World Cup stage. You don't get to tell her that she doesn't get to celebrate when she wins. So for the people that have a problem with the U.S. women's national soccer team celebrating, get a life. That's all I can tell you. All I can tell you is to get a life. All I can tell you is to go find something that inspires you and motivates you and challenges you so much that you are willing to train and invest and sacrifice like those women have. And then when you get to the big stage and you make the goal and all of the training and all of the investment that you've put in the last years actually is on full display, stifle your celebration and then tell me how that feels. I bet you it doesn't feel good. So again, don't let anybody tell you, don't let anybody dictate how you celebrate the things that you have worked hard for. Because those women worked hard. Because you know how I know they worked hard? Because they wouldn't be there otherwise. So do not tell them how they can pat each other on the back, how they can pat themselves on the back. You don't get to do that. Because you were not with them when they were sore and they were tired and they had to leave their families. You weren't with them doing that. So you actually don't even get to be with them when they celebrate. So just sit down and be quiet. So that's all I had to share. This was just something that was on my mind. Drop your comments below. Let me know how you all feel. Let me know. I want to hear how you feel. I've made my opinions very clear. I don't. You don't get to tell those women or any woman or any person for that matter how to celebrate a major accomplishment in her life. Instead, I would just encourage you to go find something for you that motivates you enough that when you score or when you cross the finish line, you are going to want to celebrate and cry and scream and roll around on the ground just like they did. Find your own thing and let those women have their day. Talk to y'all later. Bye.